Hello there everyone, it's time for the second round battle of the SGC 2014 Pokémon Tournament. My opponent is Reagan. I don't remember what his actual name was. But I lead with Cobalion again. He leads with an Espeon. I'm not sure if he predicted the Stealth Rocks on Cobalion or something, but I figured switch it out, bring in Snorlax. Because what does Snorlax have to fear from an Espeon? Turns out it's one of those dual screen Espeons. I'm assuming at least. Puts up Reflect and then it goes for Charm. Did not see the Charm coming. Honestly, when have you ever seen an Espeon use Charm on anything? But whatever, Body Slam. With the Reflect and the Charm, it's not going to do anything, but at least it does paralyze the Espeon, so I got that going for me. Bring out Switch Snorlax out because at -2 he's not going to do a damn thing. Bring Greninja in because if he even has any offensive moves, they're likely to be Psychic type, so I could pretty much bring Greninja in completely safe. But he switches out as well, brings in a Cloyster. Obviously, Cloyster would get wrecked by Greninja before it has a chance to set up, so he switches it out, brings in Vaporeon. Now Vaporeon is going to take the Dark Pulse a bit better than that Cloyster was going to. So go for the Dark Pulse. That's about a quarter. It's not really that good. So yeah, Greninja is not going to take this Vaporeon out, and then he switches out the Vaporeon immediately. Brings in an Aegislash. I'm not entirely sure why he switched it out. I was just going to keep going with the Dark Pulse. I mean, what's a Vaporeon going to do to a Greninja? Not really that much. So the Aegislash kind of gets wrecked by the incoming Dark Pulse. Goes for King Shield, pretty much just stalling here. I'm not entirely sure why, because he doesn't even have leftovers. And then he switches out Aegislash again. He's not really getting a lot done this way. Brings in Tyranitar. If there's one thing on his team that can probably take one of Greninja's Dark Pulses, it's this. Resists it, Sandstorms up for the special defense boost. And that's still more than I expected it to do under these conditions. Take a little bit of Sandstorm damage, no biggie. It's a Mega Tyranitar. Oh boy. Might have a bit of a problem on my hands, especially if it manages to set up here. But Greninja goes for a Hydro Pump, turns into a Water type. It doesn't miss, and it absolutely wrecks the Tyranitar, even with the Sandstorm boost. So that was absolutely awesome. Crisis averted, because if that thing set up a Dragon Dance or a Rock Polish or whatever, I would have been in trouble. Because I don't think I have any priority moves on this team. No Bullet Punch, no Mach Punch. Then he brings in Espeon again, I'm not entirely sure why. Because it's just going to get wrecked by the Dark Pulse here, because it's paralyzed so slower than Greninja. Hell, even without the paralysis it'd be slower than Greninja. Maybe he was just trying to buy time, like accumulate Sandstorm damage and Life Orb recoil. Then he brings in Rotom. Whose Volt Switch, it outspeeds Greninja, so that automatically tells me that it has a Choice Scarf on it. Oh well, Greninja did good enough. Took out the Espeon, took out the Tyranitar, wrecked some other stuff. Switches out into Vaporeon after the Volt Switch. That's nice, give me the switch in advantage. Like to have that opportunity. And I figure, let's just bring in Manectric. Mega Evolve, Thunderbolt. I don't think he has anything that would really appreciate taking a Thunderbolt. Rotom sure doesn't, Vaporeon doesn't, Aegislash might, but it doesn't have much HP remaining. The Intimidate is absolutely pointless against the Vaporeon, but what are you gonna do? He protects. So we obviously saw the Thunderbolt coming. And the Sandstorm goes away, so no damage on Mega Manectric yet. He's kind of stalling out for leftovers recovery, I'm guessing. And go for the Thunderbolt. He's not going to protect it this time. And he barely survives and gets off a Wish. That kind of bumped me out. Because now he's just going to keep stalling over and over. A little bit of leftovers recovery. So I figured he is totally going to protect here, so I can't do anything. Might as well switch. Bring in Snorlax. I'm not entirely sure why I went to Snorlax. And then he switches out. I was expecting him to use the Wish to heal Vaporeon, but nope, he's going to use it to heal Aegislash. It actually makes more sense now that I think about it, because Vaporeon's not going to be sweeping teams. Aegislash does. If it's lucky, at least. He sets up a Swords Dance. Oh boy, as I go for an Earthquake, can Snorlax put a dent in? Kinda. It's a 2-hit KO. But can Snorlax take a +2 Sacred Sword from an Aegislash? I'm not... yeah, definitely not. Ah well. At least he put kind of a dent in, and he lured him out into Blade form. You know who can take a +2 Sacred Sword from an Aegislash? This guy. Just watch. Yep, +2 Sacred Sword from Aegislash, no problem for Avalugg. And then go for the Earthquake, get the KO. That's just what Avalugg does best. Sits there, soaks up powerful physical hits, and just knocks out whoever dealt them. Honestly, all the people who were like watching over my shoulder at the tournament, they were all like, oh, that Avalugg is so awesome, like what spread does it have and what moves, and I probably inspired a lot of people to go and use an Avalugg over at SGC. Anyway, brings out the Cloyster, bring in Manectric as he Shell Smashes. Kinda just the Intimidate, try to midgetate the attack increase. So I'm hoping this is gonna work out in the long run. And I was thinking that Mega Manectric was gonna outspeed the Cloyster. I was thinking wrong. However, the Rock Blast isn't really doing all that much. Can probably survive this. Yeah, only one more hit, I can definitely survive this. But it's one of those King's Rock Cloysters. I hate those so very much. They have like 5 chances of making you flinch, and the odds of flinching occurring in that situation are pretty damn huge. So yeah, Mega Manectric got robbed there, bringing Cobalion, because Cobalion does not care for Rock Blast or Icicle Spear. See, that's one Icicle Spear. 12 HP. So I can basically just sit here and take these Icicle Spears all day long. Unless I flinch, of course. No flinch though, as I go for the Volt Switch. Could have gone for Sacred Sword as well, but Cloyster's defense is so high and the special defense so low. The Volt Switch actually gets the KO. It's not Stab, coming from Cobalion's weaker attack stats, without any investment. Still 1-hit KOs a Cloyster. Okay, the Cloyster was at -1 special defense. But still, did not expect Volt Switch to actually 1-hit KO it. So go on into Avalugg, he brings in a Rotom. You gotta get Avalugg out of there, not letting him soak up any special hits. Bring Cobalion in, because he's kind of fodder at this point, as he goes for Trick. So he definitely wanted to get that Choice Scarf onto Avalugg, that would have screwed me over pretty badly. Cobalion can actually work with it though, because now he's going to be outspeeding a lot of things. Not really hitting that hard though with the Sacred Sword. And he's not going to take the Hydro Pump well either, though he does barely hang on. So I will at least be able to get another quick Sacred Sword in before Cobalion bites the dust. And it's not a critical, so it's not going to KO. It's a shame, but I have other Pokemon to do the KOing for me. So Cobalion once again did his job pretty well. Rotom's going to use my leftovers to get a little bit of health back. Tricking bastard. And then we bring in Salamence. Because Salamence is Scarfed, so is going to be able to mop this up pretty easily. Go for the Dragon Pulse. Not really going to go for the Draco Meteor again, because that didn't really work out with the Hitmontop last time. So down goes Rotom. And then his last Pokemon is Vaporeon, which is... oh, I thought I had Stealth Rocks up. Oh, I must have missed that. Oh well, Dragon Pulse is going to KO it as well. So, once again, victory is mine. Good battle, Reagan, if you're watching this, and I will be moving on to round number 3. Doing pretty good so far. I was quite surprised by all this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.